Look, what a beautiful year! We all want to study in a beautiful place, to work in a beautiful place, to live in a beautiful place. Sometimes we decide to immigrate, and for this reason, we need to take an international exam to prove our language skills. There are lots of them for us to choose between. One of the most popular ones nowadays is the IELTS exam. My name is Nika, and I'm an English teacher, and I've been working with the IELTS exam preparation for the last 5 years. First of all, you need to decide which module of the IELTS exam you want to take. There are two of them. One of them is general training, the other one is academic. For those who found their darling somewhere in Canada, general training module will be just fine. Or if you're an engineer or a dentist who wants to work somewhere in the United States or in Australia, general training is just an option. But if you decided to study to get a bachelor's degree or to apply to college somewhere in New Zealand, or if you want to do a scientific project there, then general training is not an option. You are to take academic module. Keep in mind that they are very different in reading and writing sections. Listening and speaking will be the same. So if you get ready for one of them, then you are somehow ready for the other module just in case. The results of this exam expire after 2 years. So you got only 2 years when this document is valid. After that, you have to retake the exam. So after having passed the exam, you are to apply your documents immediately. If to compare IELTS exam with the TOEFL exam, the IELTS exam is much easier. There are only 4 sections: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Listening section is 60 minutes long. There are only 4 parts: 2 dialogues, 2 monologues. The first one is the easiest, the fourth one is the hardest. It is possible to get all 40 questions right. The person who got 40 out of 40 is sitting right in front of you. 40 questions is easy. You are to be focused, to practice, and not to be scared. And you'll get it. Reading section is again 60 minutes long. And here goes the difference between general training module and academic one. General training is presented by 5 texts. In each text there are different tasks. They're quite simple, but the challenging moment here is the time. People can't read fast. So you are to train this skill, to read as fast as possible, to scan, to skim, to work with the tasks. And this is exactly the skill which you are to train during your preparation for the exam. Academic module is a little bit more scientific. There are 3 texts. The first one is the easiest, the third one is the most challenging, and again 60 minutes to go. Writing section is again different. In the academic model, there will be an essay and a graph to describe. But this is not as hard as it sounds. In general training model, there will be an essay and a letter to either a friend or a boss or your imaginary colleague. I hate it, to be honest. I would personally recommend you starting from the essay, from the task number 2. Then you will be having enough time to cover that. After the writing section, here goes speaking section. 14-15 minutes of fame and you're free. First part is general questions. You are to answer where you're from, what you do, what you study, what you're going to do with your IELTS results, and something else. Second section will be a card with a monologue task. You will be having 1 minute to get ready, which is fun. You have plenty of time on your hand to make a plan, to pull yourself together, and to give your monologue for 2 minutes. And the third part is kind of a discussion with an examiner, but as a rule, you will be speaking more for sure. You are to show your usage of different linking words, expressions, to show that you can express yourself, explain things, prove things, give your arguments. And here you go. After 2 weeks, you'll be given the results of your exam. In case you failed it, you are to retake it. Don't worry, because lots of people don't pass the exam from the first try. It's okay. It is nothing to worry about. So to sum up what I've said, don't be afraid of this exam, guys. You will pass it. If you're still a little bit scared, you can always contact me. The link is in the description. So smash that like button, subscribe on our channel, and write in your comments what you want to see in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!